What up, everyone? I'm Cool, and this is EverQuest Project 1999. And today we are back with our heroes, uh, Cool, the Dark Elf Necromancer, and Badger, the Halfling Druid, on the green server. Project 1999 EverQuest on the green server. He is level 40. I am around. I still haven't seen it. Let's put this into play though. Let's go. I still haven't seen my exact level, but the lowest I was like 34, and the highest I was like 39. But I guarantee it was somewhere around 35, 36, 37, something like that. I would say more likely 34 at the lowest, 37 at the highest for my Dark Elf Necromancer. And Badger was 100% level 40. I remember that much. But yeah, the last, when we left our heroes here, this is part 3 of the Shin Lord in Upper Guck. So we are in Upper Guck. We're deep in the, in between the cheeks of Upper Guck, and, going after the main boss of Upper Guck. So yeah, we just had a huge fight here in this hallway. We were trying to, in part 1 of the Shin Lord videos, Upper Guck series here, we were trying to find the Shin Lord, and it took some doing. We had to wander around. We had to figure out that you have to go down. You have to be in the bottom part of Upper Guck to find him. Find the fungus guys, the spore dudes, the mushroom men, and then you're on the right track. So we found the Shin Lord's area in the first video. The second video, we kind of got to a spot where we're going to sit, we're going to pool, we're going to make our way to the PH, because it gets kind of hairy down here. You don't want to just go rushing into that room and you get a runner, or there's an invisible wall with extra mobs behind it that you didn't know about, or something sees invisible. Like, you never know. There's many factors involved, so the safe way to do it is to clear the way to the PH, and then go in there, clear the room, and then go from there. So that's what we're doing. We are clearing the room. It's like a hallway before the room before the room. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a room after this that's not the Shin Lord, but it's like the hub where one of the rooms off that hub is the Shin Lord. So we're clearing the hallway right before the hub area, right before the Shin Lord. So that is what we're doing right here. We just had a huge fight with, like, I don't know how many, 4 or 5 different blue frogs, and we had to use all our bars. That was part 2. Clearing our way to the PH, which I think we're almost done with here. I'm definitely going to be done with this first round of footage after this part 3 right here. So there's only one more round of footage after this. It's only 30 minutes long, so there should only be like one more video after this, I would say. And the Shin Lord definitely makes an appearance. So if you think I'm slow playing it or whatever, or that I should maybe hurry up a little bit, maybe we'll skip forward a little bit just for you. All right, let's do it. We're just meditating, recovering from a huge battle at the end of part 2. Badger says, yeah, I'm down. Nothing to be gained by being friendly to the frogs anyway. And I'm like, just that you could run to Lower Guck with no hassle. Yeah. So let's skip forward a little bit. We're just meditating, recovering from a huge battle. So Badger's just looking. Everything is back except the PH and friends. So we decide, we need to just start moving in. Like, enough with this clearing crap. Let's clear, but, move as we clear. Instead of sitting in one spot, hoping we can clear the way, and then moving, we're going to have to, like, clear as we move. I don't know. So my first thought was, hey, let's sit here, we'll pool to here, we'll clear everything, then we'll move into the room. That didn't work out. So now we're just going to move. I'll move with him as we pool, and, that's probably the way to do it anyway, that we found out here, but about to be ready to go, so I don't know if I should skip anymore or not. Maybe a little bit. Okay, yeah, still meditating. EXP doesn't move in 40, he says. I can attest to that. Luckily for me, right now, currently in real life, in the real game, in current time, my Necro is level 45. So I remember level 40, I was in West Commons. So I'm going to show you guys those videos. I got a bunch of footage for you, so don't worry. Just because I'm 35, 36 here doesn't mean I skipped all those levels and didn't record anything. I have a bunch of stuff recorded. Let's just say, for example, of course, Shin Lord obviously coming up. Then we end up going to, I think, Kazakh Thule. Have an interesting time there. And then I show maybe some West Commons footage, so you'll know like how to get through level 40. A bunch of guards you can kill there. Wow, this is pretty loud. Wonder if I could turn it down any here. Not sure that that's gonna help. Uh-oh. Okay, well, that's probably just in my headphones. Anyway, figuring out stuff here. Hold on a sec. See if I can turn that down. Hopefully you guys can't see that. And I hope it's not super duper loud when I make the video. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I got coming soon. Obviously, Shin Lord, the end of this series here. Then we have Kazakh Thule. Interesting time there. Me and Badger's alt, Orent, which is a mage, so you get to see some Necro and Mage duo action with our two awesome pets. Trying to take on Kazakh Thule. After that, we have West Commons. There's 3 different guards you can kill there. And I show all 3 of them, and it's a really good spot to be at, like, level 40, getting through that hell level, education purposes. And, yeah. Then after that, what was next? I think, Spectres. Yeah, Spectres. We did Spectres and Oasis, so that's the kind of stuff that I have recorded, ready to go for you, coming soon, so stay tuned for that. You know, this video, one more Shin Lord video probably, and then we'll go on to Kazakh Thule, then West Commons, then actually I think Northern Row Guards, and then Spectres, something like that. But anyway, back to this. We're still in the same hallway, still clearing, so we're getting there. We'll definitely get there in this video. We'll be in the Shin Lord's room by the time this part 3 is over. And we'll definitely at least kill the PH and start having chances at the Shin Lord. Who, if you haven't been watching the other parts, I recommend you go back and watch part 1 and part 2, because this is part 3. But, yeah. He drops the Ghoulbane, the Shin Lord does. I'm trying to say Shin Lord. And in the last 2 videos, I was calling it the Ghoul Lord, so you get to laugh at me saying the wrong name if you want. So hopefully I don't say it this time, but yeah, the Shin Lord, the Frogluck Shin Lord, is his name, and I was saying it wrong for the first video and a half. So go enjoy that. It's pretty funny. So here's as far as we've been in. As far as I've been in here, anyway. Main boss of Upper Guck. I don't know, that's kind of our thing we've been doing when we get together to record videos. We killed the main boss of Befallen. We killed the main boss of Najina. And now we're killing the main boss of Upper Guck. What is next? I don't know. I want to... You'll see. Like, I can't do spoilers, but Kazakh Thule is definitely something that we need to revisit. Just wait till you see that. If you like seeing people have trouble, check that out. LOL ditching me. I don't know what he was saying there. Probably I said something. Not sure. But yeah, I guess I wonder what we're gonna do next time. I think I don't know. We might do Northern Row Guards. If he's gonna be on his mage, we might do that if they're open. If they're not open, maybe go back to Kazakh Thule and get revenge. That's what I'm thinking. Like if it's up to me. I think he chose last time. I can't remember. But yeah, maybe go back to Kazakh Thule and get revenge, or do the Northern Row Guards, something like that. Which you guys won't see for probably a month or so. I'm trying to do 10 videos a month though, so maybe. So far, I don't know. How many have I done so far this month? Like 3? So this will be my 4th. So hopefully 5 more to go in the next 15 days or so. So I gotta do one like every 3 days going forward to get my goal for this month. But yeah, this is right outside the main hub of the Shin Lord's PH spawn room. So once we kill this guy, we're pretty much gonna be moving in. Trying to figure out what I'm casting here. PH back up. Oh, okay. So we cleared the PH and now it's back up. Which you never want to hear. Whenever you clear the PH, Those are words you never want to hear. You don't want to hear pH back up. Because that means that the main thing did not spawn, that you were trying to get to spawn. Like, oh, it's back up? That's good. No, it's not, because it's the pH again. You know? That's how I always think. Like, dang. Wish it was, the Shin Lord. Killing this thing, letting my pet do most of the work. Got Vampiric Curse on it. That's my dot that gives me health back as it kills them. I need to start knocking some of these videos out before I forget. Because, you know, right now I'm level 45, with a whole different set of spells. And this was back before I hit 39, that's for sure. So I had my 34 spells. Gets to the point where you start forgetting what you were even doing or using. So I need to hurry up and get these videos. Here we go. Ooh, 3 of them on me. Right away, this is the room. I was kind of nervous when that happened. But watch this. This gets even crazier. Watch this. Backing up, backing up. There's 3 on me right now. Right? 3 on me. Then I start getting hit, like, really hard. I'm like, what is going on here? Why am I getting hit so hard? Like, there's only 2 on me. I backed up into there. Not a good move. I didn't know that that was a false wall. I had no idea. So, now we got extra. And I was very tempted to gate here. I think they're all green to Badger. That's what saved us. Well, most of them are. So, that's kind of what saved us. Badger, pretty much. If he wasn't here, I'd have been dead. But we got, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 5 frogs on us. And we can't have any of them run or we're screwed. So that's the situation we're in, because I backed up into that false wall. In my defense, I don't think Badger knew that that was a false wall either until I did that. So, or else we might have cleared it. I asked him there, do we want to gate? Because I was getting nervous. I only had 20 mana. There's 5 frogs here. I don't even know if we've killed one yet. All that work down the drain, but we just killed one there. So now there's only 4. I still got 80 health, a little bit over 20 mana. Gotta see what happens here. If we all got on 1 frog, I think we would be cool. But you know how it gets when you have 5 frogs and 3 people. Like, not always is it going to be that everyone gets on 1 and kills it as fast as possible. And that's not always the best way to go. I think it is a lot of the time, but... so I think we do switch to doing that eventually. Like, right now, it's still a question as to whether we're going to gate or not. We're still 4 up. We only got 1 down. I asked him his mana. Just curious. See how much more panicked I should be. Sitting here stabbing this frog, which I couldn't even do at this point. I don't even have a dagger anymore. I'm using the harvester now with a cup. That's cool. He has 40 mana. That's quite a bit. So that made me a little bit more confident here, especially, hey, we dropped one. He's got 40 mana. I got 20 mana. Maybe we could do this. We just pulled it off in the hallway back there, so I was a little bit, you know, a little bit there. I was like, okay. So I just used up the last of my mana to do a life tap to kill that one. So now we're down to, I think 2. Now I think we're okay. Unless we both totally run out of mana. We might be okay here, because there's 2. My pet's wailing on 1. I'm wailing on the other. Badger's healing. Letting 1 wail on him. I think eventually we switch to the same here. I'm pretty sure. Ooh, there's another one. So now we got 3. Okay. Yeah, there was always 3. They were just really close together. So 2 down, right? 2 down, 3 to go. So still a sticky situation. I only got 10 mana. I don't even know how much health my pet has. Badger's probably really low on mana here. I'm trying to get this one down, but my pet's not listening. That's what I'm trying to say. He doesn't really listen when we're in the middle of a battle. But I was also not thinking. I was trying to get him to switch targets, but what I have to do that, I know now, is let him back off. You have him back off and then re-attack. If I had him back off, he'd probably come attack the one that's attacking me. That's usually his priority, is to protect me. So if I had done that here, it could have gone a little bit smoother, so my bad on that. And I'm the one that backed into the freaking false wall there, so totally my bad here. I don't know. You know? No possible way Badger could have known that there was a false wall there. So there's really no way I could have known there was one there, but he's not the one that went in there. I did, so it's definitely my fault. I was backing up away from multiple frogs, and then I made it even worse. But hey, another one just went down. That's really good. I'm getting down to 60 health, though. Totally out of mana. He's got to be getting pretty low, too. Just start swinging that hammer. Swing the hammer. I know you do. It's going to save our butts again. Alright, so one on me, one on my pet. Badger's healing. Wish he would switch, I said. So I can switch, though, you know? If he won't switch, why don't I switch, is what I should have done. I was just worried that if I switched, it would switch. Then I'd have 2 pounding on me, so... Whichever one had the lowest health was the one we were going to switch to. Now my Vampiric Curse spell is worn off. That's also not good. I was getting a little bit of health from that. Now I'm not. Badger's totally out of mana. My pet's probably about to die. Very sticky situation here. Put your pet on this one too, maybe. I said I wish, because... I mean, I could have. So he was right there, and I was wrong, but I just didn't know at that time. Now I do. Like, I think it would have been difficult, but it was possible. Like, I could have had my pet back off and switch targets. I might have had to try several times, because if you have your pet back off and he gets hit in the process, he'll go back to attacking whatever you just told him to back off from. So then you have to hit it again. And then if it happens again, it's like you're trying to do all this stuff while you're also trying not to die. So it was pretty hairy, pretty difficult. I made a couple mistakes, so definitely... I definitely made this way worse in multiple ways. But still, like, we killed 5 frogs here. That's pretty amazing. I think they're all blue to me. We both got experience for all of them. Pretty sure. At least a couple are probably blue to him, even at 40. I know there's some frogs down here that are level, like, 37, 38. Or at least 35, you know, same level as my Necro. Bang, we got it, though. Check it out. Look at that carnage. All those frogs laid out. Bunch of slumped ops. They got stretched. All stretched out. Okay, so do not go in that other corner, he said. Right? So I stayed in the opposite corner the entire rest of the time. I'm like, I'm not going anywhere close to that freaking wall anymore. But hey, at least we know now. Like, hey, we know. Okay, there's a false wall there. This corner is a bad corner. There was a false wall, huh? That's what I said. I didn't know at the time. I didn't know at all until that I think the end of the battle. Like, it occurred to me as we were fighting. Because, like, I know now, obviously. That's why I knew when it happened in this video, because I'm recording the audio way after the fact. But at the time, I didn't know what had happened. I'm like, what is going on? I'm getting crushed here. Like, what? I know I got 2 frogs on me, but it feels like I got, like, 5. And then, yeah. And we did it again. That's 2 times in this video. Or 2 times in this series. You know, part 1, we found where we needed to go. We figured it out. Part 2, we survived the hallway of horror, which was basically the same kind of fight. And then part 3, we survived moving into the room with a false wall we didn't know about, and extra mobs, which was another horror type experience that we survived by using all of our bars. We did it, though. Great job, I told him. He said, yeah, I'm glad we had enough mana to get us through that. He said, EXP twitched again on that one. Nice. I said, and sharing the wealth with tanking. Mine still doesn't look like it moved. No, that's what he's saying. Then I say, yeah, I wish the pet would listen. Maybe if I told him to back off and then re-attack. See, I realized it, like, right after the fight. He said, they are all giving experience, but 40 is kind of beefy. Yeah, you have to back him off first. I said, once something attacks him, it's hard. It's true, like, you can have him back off and re-attack, but if that frog, like, punches him in the back of the head while he's trying to back off, he'll still turn back around and go after him. And then, like, you tell him to back off, he'll go after whatever's hitting me. It's not as, easy as it sounds, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm getting attacked by something, he wants to attack that. If I tell him to attack something else, he's attacking that, and then that thing's attacking him. So, something's punching him in the back of the head, he's going to want to attack it. If something's punching me in my face, he's going to want to attack that. So if I tell him to back off, there's two things that he wants to attack really bad. So if either one of them makes a hit while I'm telling him to back off, he's going to come defend himself or defend me. So then I can tell him to back off again, but it's probably going to happen again. And I tell him to back off again, it's probably going to happen again. It's a hard thing to do. Like I said there, he will back off, get hit, then stop listening. Badger says, I have a macro set up that back off attack. Yeah, that's what I have too. I said, yeah, me too. I just wasn't thinking, and it was going okay. I was like, hey, it looks like we're about to win this. I'm going to just keep it the way it is. But, yeah, another huge med, probably huge recovery. Plus, we just killed the whole room, so I think the spawn timer down here is 16 minutes. So it's going to be a good minute before that stuff respawns. So maybe I will skip ahead here a little bit. I said, now we need to med for the next 3. I said, yeah, really. I said, you think the false wall crap gonna join in? And, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, when this room pops, are we gonna be fighting the whole thing again? Like, the false wall mobs in there also? And I don't think that... I think if you're really careful, you don't get the false wall. So, yeah, be careful in here. If you're wanting to camp the, Ghoulbane or the Shin Lord, he spawns under the torch, and like I've showed you in the past parts. And watch out for the false wall room in there. Like, be careful. I think I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. We're going to try to get this footage completed here. We're just meditating. No, I think we just got too close, he said. We need to burn down whatever popped first and take our time with the next thing. Break them up. He says, yeah, sounds good. I say, nuke first guy hard, then pet and med second. He says, who knows what order we killed them in, though? Might already be broke up. I said, that's true. Won't hurt to nuke down first guy fast, though. He said, yeah. That's usually how I break stuff up. Like, if there's two things, and, like, I'm fighting one and my pet's fighting the other or something, I'll try to join in with my pet, nuke that thing down really fast. Then the second guy, I'll try to, like, fear and snare and, punch him in the back of the head a few times. Then back my pet off, let him wander around, feared. Then fear will break, he'll try to come get me. I'll fear him again, let him wander around, snared, and tell my pet to sit, don't attack, whatnot. And, I'll just let them stand there, and I'll wait to kill them for at least a minute or so. That way I have time the next time they spawn between the two, so I can break it. Then the next time, I'll do it again. The first thing pops, I know I got like a minute before the next thing pops because I took my time. And I'll burn it down again really fast. And the second one will pop, I'll take my time again. I'll just have my pet beat on it. I won't do anything except for fear and snare. And then that makes it take long again. So now he's like 2 minutes out from the first guy. So now the first guy pops again. I burn him down with, I nuke the crap out of him so he's dead in seconds. Okay, then I know that 2 minutes later the other one's going to spawn. So then the other one spawns. 2 minutes later, I take my time, I fear him, I snare him, I tell my pet to back off, I make it take as long as possible. Eventually there's 3 minutes in between the two. So you just keep doing that until you're comfortable with how far apart they are. And then eventually, once you're comfortable with the times, you can just kill them normally. That way that it stays the same. I said, he said, I've never camped this, have you? I said, no, I never did. Or no, he said, sorry, yellow is him. No, I never did upper guck back in the day, really. I did lower guck several times. I said, me either, done almost everything now except for AC. I said, yeah, me too on lower guck. He said, AC is just way popular because legs are 1K. I think I was kind of off on my prices last time. I said one thing was worth 1K, one was worth 2K. It's probably more like one thing's worth 500, one's worth 1K. I told him I remember Assassin Supplier like always. He said, I said, what's the summoner? Guess I haven't seen that. He said, I remember being in lower guck at level 17 on my bard, hiding in a corner, waiting on some nice people to let me loot the DE mask. Yeah, I saw somebody online doing that the other day. Speaking of that, I tried to, I'm trying to kind of connect with El Jefe. If he sees that, reach out to me. But I don't know. I'm hesitant, and I think I don't know. Some people give you the cold shoulder, and I'm scared. You're scared to I don't know. I just don't want him to do that. I want to continue liking him. Because it already happened once. Like, I reached out to Let's Roleplay, which is Dalen75, and he was cool. We did shout-outs for each other. We made each other featured channels and everything. You know? He reciprocated. You know, I did what I said I was going to do, all that. Then I reached out to Rec2U, and he, which I didn't mean to just say his name, I'm sorry. He didn't return my message. Some people just don't want to be involved with other people. I totally get it. But, you know, I like his content. And it kind of makes me feel a certain way now, even though I probably shouldn't. He might have just missed the message. Who knows? But I remember being like that back in the day, and I still am today. If some weirdo contacted me saying, hey, let's do shoutouts with each other, and I didn't know who they were, I probably wouldn't respond either. So I totally understand. But then that kind of makes me feel a kind of a way. Because he just had to click on my name and look at my channel and see, you know, who I was, and he could have responded eventually, or whatever. But whatever. So now I'm scared to, like, reach out to more people, because I want to reach out to, like, El Jefe, AC Gamer, Super Bits and Bob. That's about it, really. And now I'm, like, nervous. One of them's not going to respond, and then I'm going to, like, feel a type of way when I shouldn't really, you know, and whatnot. But I think we could help each other. None of us are super duper huge. So, and I do other games and have people that like both kinds of stuff. So, like, I could help you, you could help me. I don't know. I don't even know who to contact next. But if any of y'all hear this, for some crazy reason, if AC Gamer, El Jefe, or Super Bits and Bob are watching this, well, let me know and we can trade shoutouts or something. I'll send people your way, you send people my way. That's how it works. It's fun. But anyway, yeah. Who would be most likely? I think El Jefe's pretty cool. I don't know. AC Gamer also. I think Super Bits and Bob is more of an introvert. He even says it in his own videos. Like, I don't know if he would be willing to do anything, but yeah. Probably be El Jefe or AC Gamer if I could, you know, trade shoutouts or something for this game, EverQuest, that not that many people make content for anymore. There's more than you think, though. If you go on Twitch, I said Switch. If you go on Twitch, there's always, like, somebody playing the game, I feel like. It's not, like, crazy like Fortnite, where there's 50,000 people playing it every day, but I feel like there's at least one person playing it every day. And then on YouTube, you know, you got everybody I just mentioned, pretty much, and that's about it, really. I mean, there's some oddball ones, like Cypher Deck and Varick, and there's some people, if you look it up. But most of it's old. That's what everyone always tells me when they watch my videos. They're like, hey, thank you for still putting content out for this game. Most of it's like 5 years old, if anyone puts it out. What do we got here? Is this the PH? Other than just blabbering. This might be the PH. It spawns right by that chair. If you see that chair right there to the left, he spawns right behind that chair. That's right where the Shin Lord spawns. So I don't know which one that was. I wasn't paying attention, of course. I was being a chatty Cathy ranter. But yeah, subscribe if you're watching this, please. I'm trying to get to 4K subscribers. And I know there's some people that probably see my channel and they're like, he's playing EverQuest, but he plays this other game like every single day, and I don't really want to get that in my feed every day. But I'll look for him for EverQuest. But I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe. You know, you could turn off, like, notifications if you want. Like, I don't mind. But I really could use some, you know, I need like 150, and I got it. 4K. So I'm really trying to get 4K. It's been real slow lately. Like, normally I would get 150 a month or something, and lately it's been like 130 or something. So I thought I would have it by now type stuff, and I don't know. I'm just trying to... I'm hoping this EverQuest thing takes off a little bit, because I love playing this game, and I would love to incorporate it in my channel for the foreseeable future, which it is right now. Like, there's no... If you subscribed, I promise we're going to be playing this game for at least another month or two, and I'm probably going to play it even longer than that and make videos. So I feel like it's getting really... I think it's getting to where I'm probably going to keep putting EverQuest videos out for quite a while, at least one a week or something. So would really appreciate it if you would subscribe if you're watching for EverQuest. I totally understand, hey, this guy, he does this other game that I don't even care about. He does it every day. It pops up in my feed. That's annoying. Like, I know how it is, but you can always turn that stuff off. You don't have to see that stuff. Just subscribe for the EverQuest. Click on me like once a week. Check and see if I have any EverQuest videos. I put them in a playlist. So you could even just subscribe and then like save the playlist or something. So I add it to the same playlist every time I upload. So yeah, but I don't know, just an option. Just begging for subscribers here. Looks like the room's popping. I think we're killing the PH, so I think that's what's going on here. Like, we kill the PH, and then I stop recording because I don't want to wait another, like, this whole video here is hour and 28 minutes. So I needed to take a break, and I didn't want to show like the downtime of us sitting in between the PHs. So I stop here after it doesn't spawn, which I think that's what happens. And now we gotta wait on another Shin Lord. So we haven't seen the Shin Lord yet, but we will definitely see him in part 4. I promise. Pretty sure at least. If not part 4, then part 5. I think part 4 is only half an hour long, so there's no way. But anyway, that's about it here. We killed the PH. We're in the room now, so we're definitely going to be seeing the Shin Lord soon. Next video for sure. Gotta be. So killing this PH right here. I think that's the PH, so no sword. Oh, is that the Shin Lord? It is! Froglook Shin Lord. I was a liar. The Froglook Shin Lord's corpse. We did see him in this video. So I was talking all that crap for nothing. Silver-plated bracer. That's what you don't want to see, though. AC7, save disease, save poison. Video's about to be over. But yeah, there's the Froglook Shin Lord. Glad he got in this video. That way it wasn't like all the way. I was worried. I was like, man, it's gonna be like part 4 before we even see the guy that the videos are about. But there he is finally, and there's his common drop. Not something we really want, but it's okay. We're gonna keep on going after him until we get that sword, I think. So we definitely go after him a couple more times. At a point where like we're gonna kill him like this many more times, and if he doesn't drop it, then we're out of here, type stuff. But there he is, the Froglook Shin Lord's corpse. I need to get a good picture of him for the thumbnail. Or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the thumbnail. Seems like you guys just like screenshots for the thumbnail. You don't really like the Canva thumbnails with all the extra stuff. So take a nice screenshot of the Lord's corpse or something, and yeah. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel, and yeah, I'll see you all next time. Peace.